What is the 14th Amendment, you might ask? Some know it, some don't. So let's talk about it. The 14th Amendment was ratified on the 9th of July, 1868. It has 5 sections, 4 of which I'll cover. This video we'll talk about Section 1. Section 1 talks about birthright citizenship and due process. It's important to note that the wording says persons instead of citizens. This is to protect everyone, citizen or not. So let's read it. All persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and of the state wherein they reside. No state shall make or enforce any law which shall abridge the privileges or immunities of citizens of the United States, nor shall any state deprive any person of life, liberty, or property without the due process of law, nor deny any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of the laws. That's a lot of words, so let's break it down into 2 parts: birthright citizenship and due process. The first clause is about birthright citizenship, and the second clause is about due process. Birthright citizenship applies to all people, not just citizens, who find themselves in the United States at the time of their birth or when they become naturalized, including those whose families have been in the United States for generations, or also those who have a child in the United States, regardless of the reason they are there. I would not have a citizenship without this clause, and nor would you. The next sentence talks about how the state may conduct itself. The state cannot make a law that abridges the privileges or immunities of citizens of the U.S., deprive any person of life, liberty, or property, or deny any person within its jurisdiction the equal protection of its law. None of this can happen without the due process of law. The due process of law is what keeps us from being cavemen. No one can guarantee anything without the due process of law, and the 14th Amendment protects rights of citizens and persons in this clause. No matter who you are, if you are in the United States, you are guaranteed due process of the law. The states put this clause in very specifically to protect citizens and immigrants from bad actors. Everyone deserves fair treatment under the law, and that means making sure you are alive in the country until proven guilty. And so, I leave you with this question. Without due process, how will they know you're a citizen? The reason the U.S. has long been sought after as the freest country in the world is because we grant everybody the due process of law and the fairness of the courts, to everyone and anyone in the country.